Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I'm Mudman John. So today I'm on a new permission. I only got the permission yesterday and it's from a colleague of mine. I actually trained with her when I did my PGCE. So big thank you to her and her husband for letting me on the land. Today I'm going to be using the XP Deus and I've got two coils with me. I've got the 9-inch high frequency and the 11-inch X35. I'm going to be running my Mudman program, so I'll post the settings at the end of the video. So let's go get the goodies. So I run my program on -2.8 because I like to hear the ground, so I can hear everything in it, so I can pick out them good signals. So on the noisy sites like this, I do find the HF coil runs really well. Just suit my style of detecting. So at the minute I'm just sort of prospecting the one of the fields that I'm on. So I'm just moving around to different areas before I can sort of like focus my search. Hear that iron grunt there. I do like to use the full tones though. I find it suits my ears really good because I can pick out them good signals quite nice and easily. And it sifts through the rubbish that's in the ground. So when you do hear a good tone, it does jump out at you. Got this good signal just come through. So let's pinpoint it. So I draw this back, and it should be around here, just right under the nose. Just a piece of coal out of this one. Gutted. Pony just keeps following me around every time I'm digging. Really curious. Hello. Bit of company anyway. The ground is quite gravelly, so I know I'm not going to get a lot of depth today. So what I can do is up the reactivity so it just picks out them signals that little bit better, because I know I'm not getting depth. I'm not really going to be sacrificing anything underneath it. So what I've done, I've upped the reactivity to 2.5. And then I've put the frequency up to 28 kilohertz. Just got this signal here, it's reading mid-80s, so I'm just about to dig it and see what it is. So just a bit of scrap metal. I think it's going to be hard going today. So I've just moved into a different field. A landowner came out and said the field I was in, the ground is probably going to be really hard and I'd probably be better off in a different field. So I just moved. So we'll see how we get on this one. So nice signal, reading at 75 to 77, definitely here. So again, draw back, getting an iron buzz. So let's dig this, hopefully it's something good. So here, so I'll get my little digger out. Dig around it, this is it. Looks like it's got some decoration on it actually. Definitely got some decoration on it. Not sure what it is yet. I'll give it a quick clean with a toothbrush. So not quite sure what it is, but there is a lot of decoration on this. It's quite an exciting find for me. Any ideas, guys? Let me know. Another banging signal. Draw back. So it should be right under the nose. Around there. The ground really is very dry. You know, having to put quite a lot of pressure on the digging tool to actually get through it. It's very stony and gravelly. Just got to be careful not to scratch whatever it is. So I'm just trying to go around the outside and then fluff up the soil so I can pick it out. Just a big chunk of lead. On to the next one. It is a slow going day today. It is just nice to be out though in the field again. I'm just grateful to be fortunate to have a permission. Some people struggle to get permissions, and the thing is, detecting is not all about finding all the good finds all the time. You are going to dig a load of junk. You are going to dig things that you don't want.
but you never know what's under the ground. You know, sometimes we're not all fortunate enough to get on sites that have a lot of history on them. So you just got to make the most of the fields that you do get on and find what's there. It's a slow going process, but it's really enjoyable. Keeps you fit and healthy, and that's what it's all about for me. It's not all about what I find, it's about getting out, having a go. So yeah, that's why I do detecting. Another horse in the field with me. I think she's quite friendly. They did say she's quite old, so I'm not going to approach her. But yeah, just nice to have a bit of company out in the field. Sometimes they get a bit curious and they come over. Always worse when you're in a field with cows though, because they're just everywhere, all around you. You look down to dig a hole, you look up, they're all around you, everywhere. Signal comes through now. Mid-70s, I'm going to dig it. I'm going to have a guess, maybe it's a lump of lead, don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, I was right, just a tiny bit of lead. Quite a lot of lead in this field. So I'd had a really nice signal just come up. See if I can find it. Yeah, it looks like it. Yes. Nice. Looks like a little buckle. Always like finding these. Quality. Just switched to one of my other programs on full tones. On the XY screen showing a nice line there. Right. So, what could that be? Might be a bit off, maybe a spoon or something. So it looks like this is where they've held. Broken off down there. I'll get the toothbrush on it and see if I can pick up any more detail. So I've just put a bit of water on it and I've used the toothbrush and I can see a K and it looks like a H to me, right in there. So I don't know if it's probably going to be a maker's mark, but it seems to be there's that rectangular bit goes to about there. So when I get it home later I'll clean it and then I'll try and see what it is and do some research on it. Okay, nice signal coming through. Nice straight line on the XY screen. Let's get it out. Got a bit of roundness in the hole. It could be a button, I think it is. Yep. Nice military button. I'll get the toothbrush on it and clean up a little bit. Yeah, good detail on that. I've had some of these before on a different land. Some writing on the back. It says London at the bottom. Can't make out what it says at the top. But yeah, nice little button that. Pleased with that. So just stopping now for dinner. It's a lovely, lovely day. It's really, really warm. It has been slow going, so I've just been targeting a little area now where I found a buckle, and I found something else that had a marking on it, and I found an old button. So I'm going to target that area. It is a little bit quieter. I'm going to swap out the coils for the next half, so I'm going to go on with the X35. I'll probably run it in about 17 to 25 kilohertz, one of the two. I'll see how I get on with it. But you can see, yeah, lovely bit of land. That's the field I was in first thing, and then we moved over to this field here. So I'm actually going to be targeting over there. So that's where I found some of the goodies that you just saw me dig. So yeah, I'll have me dinner, refuel, and get back to it. So first signal after dinner, solid 81, 82. Nice line on the XY screen. It's got to be dug. So just opened the clod right into an ant's nest. See ya.
There it is. Looks like, yeah, definitely another military button, just like the one I had before. So we had ants in the last hole, and I got a caterpillar in this one. Wow. So just a bit of iron from the caterpillar hole there. So I will clean it up a little bit because it did give a good signal. To see what it is. But yeah, you got to dig the signals, even if they're they're really high. Got to dig them. Some of your best finds are from the iffy targets, so yeah, well worth the dig anyway. Another banging signal. Still in the hole there. We'll get the probe out and the little digger and get it out. Okay, so we've got it here. See if you can see it. Yeah. So looks like something's broken off there. There is little markings I can see around the outside, so don't know what it is, but yeah, give it a clean a bit later and see if I can identify it. Okay, got a really good signal coming in here around the early 90s. So let's dig the plug and have a look for what it is. Check the plug. Dig the hole. Oh, I think I got it out. Oh, it's coin. Can't see any markings on it yet. I can make out a head. I'm going to get the toothbrush on it. Right, from doing a bit of field cleaning, I've made out some of the writing around the outside, and it's actually a token. So it actually says Charles Rowe established the copper works, and it looks like 1751. On the back, that sort of says Macclesfield halfpenny, and this one looks like it's dated 1791. So there is some writing around the outside, but I'll give that a bit of a better clean up later, so I'll get some more of the detail out of it. But that's a brilliant find, that. So a bit of an iffy signal, this one, on the XY screen. Once I dug the hole, it did become a bit more clear. Loads of ants in the ground again, so let's pinpoint. There it is. That might be, turn this off, might be another little button. Yeah, just a 4-holer. Lovely signal coming through. Definitely a digger. So I've just got the clod out of the ground now, and I can already see it. It's definitely going to be a coin. I can see the patina on it there. It's in good nick too. George the 5th. See if we can see a date on it. Yeah, 1921. Fantastic. Just had another clear signal. It's broken a little bit, could be deep, so let's investigate it. So just dug the plug now, let's go and see what we can find. There it is. Oh. It's a button. It's a nice button though. Just goes to show you though, if you do have an iffy signal, it's well worth digging it. I mean, the signal on that one was a bit scratchy. They're always worth a dig.
like I said before, the majority of your good finds are going to come from iffy signals. I always dig the ones that do sound good anyway. Even if there's any point of it, any break in the signal that sounds nice, I'll dig it. Yeah, it's nice that. Another cracking signal. Oh, that's definitely out, isn't it? Yes, there's a bit of roundness again. See? Could be a badge or button, sorry, because of the whole got decoration around the outside. So another good signal. Just dug the hole, about to go in. Oh, it's out. Yes, another coin. So looks like it says Edward 7th 1902. Awesome. So just finished for the day now. Off back to the car. We'll go home and we'll start looking at the finds to clean them up. So good day today. Really enjoyed myself. The ground was tough going though. When I was digging with the spade would only go through the ground about 1 to 2 inches at maximum. And then when you dug your plug out, you had to use your ground digger to try and prise out all of the stones to try and find the target in the ground. I'm absolutely shattered now though, but it was a really good day. The ground was hot, so it was highly mineralised ground today. So I had to actually lower the ground balance, so I had it at about 82. The reading on the dais was around 80, so I always go 1 or 2 higher than it. I usually run it at 89, 90, but lowering it really settled the machine down. But yeah, fab day. So I'm going to clean the finds now and then I'll show you what we got. So these 2 pots have got white vinegar in them, so we'll put all the finds in them now. Just leave them soak there for about 5-10 minutes, get some of the residue and crud off them. So after rinsing some of them off, I've just decided I'm going to stick them in lemon juice now. The vinegar did really well, so I just put them in this. And this actually, the lemon juice does a good job as well of getting rid of a lot of the rubbish off them. So it'll just give them that little bit of a further cleaning. Sometimes what I'll do as well, use a little toothpick and I'll just go rub lightly just to get in the creases of some of the coins and the badges. Just gets rid of some more gunk, gives it a helping hand at breaking it up. So you can see the colour of the lemon juice now after taking out the finds. It is quite manky, so it has taken off quite a lot of dirt from the finds. Okay, so now it's time for the pink stuff and the toothbrush. If you're ever using chemicals for all the cleaning process, when I start doing this I always wear goggles. I just don't like, because it splashes, I don't want anything going into my eyes. Especially when you're using the wire wool to start polishing up and things after. I tend to just work on 1 clean at a time, and then once I'm happy with it I'll move on to the rest. So I've just finished with the pink stuff, so using the composite cleaning pencil, the white tip, so just go round and round. So after using the composite cleaning pencils, then again use the wire wool just to polish it up a little bit. It's a really fine wire wool, so it's like treble 0. So nice and shiny. 1902. I'll use the Renaissance wax and polish it up now. So just put a bit of Renaissance wax onto the microfiber cloth. Just rub it through my fingers, polish it. That's all done. All ready for my collector booklet.
So we'll do a lot of the same processes with the rest of the finds and clean them up. This George V is coming up really well, 1921. Just taking my time going round it. And then I find, like, once I've done an initial clean, you can always go back and work on other little areas that you think you've missed, just to bring out that little bit more detail. I think this one will polish up quite nicely too. The detail that's coming out of this is amazing. I don't know if it's actually picking it up on the camera. It's lovely when it's cleaned. I love it when I clean a coin and I really see that detail and the coin really starts to shine. I've got to say, this is one sexy coin. So put the Renaissance wax on it and we're done. Ta-da! It is a nice coin now. So the difference, just by taking that time to clean it, I mean, some people really like the patinas on the coin. Like I said, I display mine, so I just like to clean them so they look quite shiny. The token that I found, that's coming up really well. Got a lot of the patina off, the details really showing through now, so you can see the detail in his hair and what it says a lot clearer. Even writing around the outside. So I'll just finish up on him. This is an abrasive block. I do use this sometimes. I just use it and rub, and it just gives it. You can just take out some of the little bits of gunk that are quite hard to get. It doesn't damage it. It's a bit like a rubber, like I'm rubbing things out. But when I'm trying to bring out the detail in some things like this, I'll use this block. Because there's still quite a lot of dark areas that don't seem to have I've polished, and this will just get in there and get rid of them. Use some Brasso. And then the wire wool. Wire wool will just really polish this up now. So it says around the outside anyway, Charles Rowe established the copper works 1756. So this coin was from 1791. Macclesfield, and it's worth ½ So it's polished up well, so I'll use the Renaissance wax. Put that in the folder. So everything has had a bit of a clean now. I've cleaned this up. Some of the writing is actually broken. It does look like it says H. Hoddingworth or something like that. I've had a look under the magnifying glass, but I'll try and do a bit more research on that. The buttons have come up quite nicely. This one's actually from Birmingham, and this one is London, so probably different makers of buttons there. This button come up quite nice little design on it. So we've got the George V, £1, 1921. This was the token, Charles Rowe token, 1791. This was just a button, it looks like. It had a bit of decoration around the outside. You can see the buttonhole there. So yeah, this is another coin, 1902. So the process of cleaning, it does take quite a bit of time, but I think it's well worth it. You start getting like a little make out little decorations in the buckles. This one, I'm not sure what it is. It has got quite a lot of decoration on it. It was quite a pain to clean because you have to get in all the little nooks and crannies of it. I'm wondering if it was a decoration, maybe from a drawer or something like that. But who knows? If you know what it is, please let me know. So yeah, so that's it from today. So I had a really good day. Going out again next week, so I'll have another video for you. So please like and subscribe if you like what you see, and I'll keep them coming. Okay, see you soon.